Hey y'all, welcome back. It's Tamara and I am cutting chicken for a new recipe tonight. We're cutting this chicken up and trimming it into bite-sized pieces, and we're going to make bourbon chicken. I absolutely love bourbon chicken when I go and I see it in a restaurant, and I found this recipe and I think we're going to try it tonight. So let's just jump right in. I've trimmed and cut up 3 good-sized chicken breasts, and then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to a bowl and coat about half of that chicken in the cornstarch. When I get that all coated up with that cornstarch, I'm going to add a little bit of avocado oil to my wok and get that hot, and then I'm going to add that chicken in a single layer in my wok, and I'm going to cook it undisturbed. I'm not going to move it. I'm not going to stir it for 3 minutes. I'm going to try to get it as brown as I can for 3 minutes on each side. So while that's browning on the first side, I'm going to go ahead and coat the rest of the chicken in the cornstarch. Get that all tossed around into that cornstarch, and then I'm going to go back over after the 3 minutes. I'm going to just flip that first batch of chicken and brown the other side. So when I get my hands washed, I'm going to take this little handy splash guard. This little screen really does do the trick. It keeps your oil from splattering all over everything when you're frying things like this on your stove. Nothing's harder to clean up than getting that splatter off of your stove. So I'm going to, after the 3 minutes, on the other side, I'm going to take that out of the skillet, put it into a bowl, add another tablespoon or so of avocado oil. You can use any oil you want. I just had that in my little handy bottle there, so I just used the avocado oil. And you're going to do the next batch of chicken, 3 minutes on each side, and then you're going to remove it from the pan. I could have added a little bit more oil, I think, and it would have browned a little better. But it was perfect. Okay, so after we've browned the chicken on each side for 3 minutes on a pretty good medium-high heat, you're going to add a clove of garlic minced into that hot skillet, and you're just going to cook that for about 20 seconds. Now let's add the rest of the ingredients. So half a cup of water, a 1/4 cup of apple juice, a half cup of chicken broth, a 1/3 cup of soy sauce, about a 1/4 cup of ketchup, a half cup of light brown sugar, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a half teaspoon of onion powder, a half teaspoon of ground ginger, and about a half teaspoon to your taste of red pepper flakes. I think I added maybe a 1/4 teaspoon. And then you're going to add about 1.5 ounces of bourbon. Bring that to a boil, and then you're going to return your chicken into the skillet with the liquid. Carefully putting that in there so you don't splash and burn yourself. Give that a really good stir and coat all of the chicken. And you're going to let that simmer for about 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes, you're going to stir together about a tablespoon of cornstarch and about a tablespoon of water. You're going to stir that together, get that all the lumps out, and then add that into your skillet with your sauce and your chicken. So delicious. Just a thicker sauce on that chicken. It was perfect with the jasmine rice and a little side salad. So I enjoyed it very much, and I hope that you give it a try. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you subscribe and come back and see me.